an apartment building, killing his mother and wounding his sister-in-law. But his deadly attacks didn't stop there. Welcome to News 2 at 4. I'm Alex Dennis. Well, this crime spanned two different scenes, streets apart. And moments ago, the suspect was taken into custody off of Charlotte Pike.
Our Undercover Titans team had developed surveillance on Donaldson's car, the Kia Forte he was driving. They were in West Nashville. They went to pull him over, take him down, and he pulled into a parking lot of a motel, and he is in custody without incident.
By gaining information from the community and from people that were near the scene, we were able to ascertain who the suspect was, where he was, and locate him and take him into custody without incident.
We have team coverage tonight for you. Stephanie Langston is on Hickory Dale Drive speaking with neighbors. But first, we go to Kendall Ashman on Elm Hill Pike. She spoke with Donaldson's brother. Kendall, what can you tell us?
That's right. I spoke with the suspect's brother, who says the suspect lived at this apartment with their mother and was just recently kicked out. Police tell us that's what led up to this tragic incident. They say John Donaldson came home and stabbed his mother to death and then stabbed his would-be sister-in-law, who was sheltering two children at the time. Now, this is video we took of the ambulance leaving the apartment complex with the second victim, who is now being treated at a local hospital with severe injuries. Out here on the crime scene, Metro Police and detectives have been here for several hours with canines as they searched all morning and afternoon for Donaldson. And I spoke with Donaldson's brother, who says today was a very sad day for his family as he lost two family members, the third in the hospital fighting for her life.
I'm praying on a speedy recovery for her, you feel me, and hope she's okay too. I'm very sad. I lost my mom today. I lost my sister-in-law today. And all I can say is that, you feel me, mental health is real, and it doesn't matter what you is. I feel like, you know, a lot of places have let my brother down to get mental health help, and they just haven't.
Back out here on the ground, Don Aaron with Metro Police say the two children who witnessed this tragic incident were instrumental in helping finding police, describing what the suspect looked like when he came in through that door. Now, they then tell us that he then stole his family member's car, his mother's car. Aaron tells us that the Titan unit was then able to track him down with the car at the Best Western at the White Bridge Pike in Charlotte. Alex?
Kendall, thank you. Stephanie Langston is outside the home on Hickory Dale Drive where Donaldson went after that apartment stabbing. Steph, you spoke to the owner of the duplex. What did they tell you?
I did, Alex. You can see that crime scene investigators still remain on the scene here on Hickory Dale Drive. This is where police say Donaldson drove his mother's Kia after stabbing her to death and stabbing his sister-in-law as well. He knocked on the door, and when no one answered, he then kicked in the door and attacked and killed another sister-in-law that was in the bathroom here. Now, this all unfolded around 12 o'clock this afternoon. Neighbors I spoke with telling me they did not hear or see anything until emergency responders arrived. The owner of the duplex describing Donaldson's brother and sister-in-law that live here as really nice people, saying they do have a little girl that lives here with them as well. Police telling us that little girl was home when the stabbing happened and ran to a neighbor's home.
She's probably 6. When I come over here to collect the rent or cut grass, we talk, she and I usually will give her $1 or $2. I love kids.
So how sad is this for her?
Wow, you know, it's got to be devastating.
I could only imagine, and we did see that little girl leaving with her father and investigators a little earlier this afternoon. Now, neighbors here describe this area as a relatively quiet neighborhood. We'll hear from them coming up on News 2 at 5. Reporting live from South Nashville, Stephanie Langston, News 2.
Thank you.
Having two of his family members was booked in a jail overnight. Madison Glassman is at the WKRN.com alert desk now with that.
The 32-year-old John Donaldson was taken into custody and booked into the Davidson County Jail last night. This is a photo of his arrest from Metro Police. Police say Donaldson stabbed his mom to death. He's also accused of stabbing his sister-in-law to death. Now, there were children around during these stabbings, police say, but they were not harmed. The investigation into the motive continues, but we do know Donaldson was told to stay away from his mother's apartment prior to the attack. He's being held without bond.
Well, Haley, that's right, and it's a long list of charges dating back to 2017. Now, Donaldson was convicted of domestic assault against his girlfriend, aggravated assault against a first responder, and aggravated burglary in 2019. He received 2 4-year sentences. Then in 2017, he was convicted of robbery and received a 3-year sentence. The Metro Police Chief John Drake becoming emotional as he recounts this horrendous incident.
These are always sad situations. It's hard to stop any type of domestic situation. He came home to his mother. I wish my mom was still alive. I could go home and hug her. But he came home to his mom and did this horrendous crime.
Now, detectives are working to understand the motive. They were told that Donaldson was recently told to stay away from his mother's apartment.